I've been doing some videos this morning and I've suddenly realised that I've never ever done a video on the Lavor NPX. I've been selling these for nearly 20 years now. You know, when I started I had hair, that's long gone. But this particular machine, we've sold probably thousands of them. It's probably the most popular hot water pressure washer, you know, on the market. It's mainly used for cleaning fleets of vehicles, but you know, if you've got 2 or 3 cars and you want the best and you want one for home, then the NPX is probably the one to go for. It's a full-blown steam cleaner, and what I mean by that is that it will basically go up to 140 degrees C. There's a thermostat on the front, which I'll show you in a minute, where you can turn the temperature right up from 0 all the way up to 140 degrees C. So to say, it will give you, you know, raw steam if you want it to. This particular machine has got it's 130 bar pressure at 11 litres a minute. So that's about 1800, 1900 psi at 11 litres a minute. So there's plenty of pressure there, and obviously combined with the hot water as well, they work really, really well. So we do these machines in 240 volt mainly. We also do them in 3-phase, but most of our customers buy them in single phase 240 volt. This particular one is 240 volt. It's got a 3200 watt motor, so it's a really big, powerful motor, and that's coupled to a big brass pump. So none of your little plastic pumps that you buy in B&Q or aluminium pumps. This is a proper industrial brass pump. Stainless steel pistons, stainless steel valves. It's a top of the range steam cleaner. This unit has also got, it's a 2 motor unit, and what I mean by that is the main motor drives the big brass pump, but on the burner motor, which is for the boiler, it's also got a separate motor that powers the fuel pump. On the cheaper machines, they tend to have the fuel pump running off the back of the main motor. This isn't the case in this one. It's a much better design. You'll also notice that the unit's got 1, 2, 3, 4 wheels, so it's nice and easy to manoeuvre, whether you're on stones or, you know, rumbling across a transport yard. They're very, very easy to manoeuvre. I'll just show you on the back of the unit here. The base of the tank is actually the fuel tank. So on this side, it runs off standard diesel, and the tank runs all the way around, all the way to about there. So it's a very large tank on here, and the smaller tank on the front here is for the detergent. So you can apply detergent at low pressure onto your vehicles and then switch the valve off and rinse off at high temperature, high pressure. The way that works is on the end of the lance here, there's a valve. And if you open up the valve and twist it, it reduces the pressure, sucks the chemical through, and then you lay it all over the vehicle. Once the chemicals had time to soak in, you screw the valve back up, it shuts off the suction to the chemical, and then you can rinse off at high pressure, high temperature. So on the front of the machine is the control panel. The green button on the side is the main on-off switch. So literally switch on and it will start up, and then after a while it will shut down, because this machine has also got automatic shut off on it. So when you release the trigger, after a few seconds the machine will switch off automatically. So there's your main on-off switch. To turn the heat on, there's simply a thermostat on here. Now turn it up to maximum, you'll get it on full temperature. There's also a chemical regulator on the side here, so if you just crack the detergent valve open, you get a little bit of soap. If you open it up all the way around to max, you'll get a lot of soap. A lot of soap basically means it'll come out at about 25 to 1. In the centre of the panel you've also got a pressure gauge, so you can see exactly what pressure you're producing. And one of the little safety features on here is you've also got a little red light with a picture of a petrol pump there, and that shows you it's a low fuel shut off. So if that starts flashing, it's warning you that you're going to run out of fuel, and if the red light then stays on, then you've run out of fuel. If you see it flashing, just turn the thermostat down and continue running on cold water. So I'm just going to rinse off this car. First of all, I'm going to put some detergent on. And then I'm going to switch off the chemical and then just rinse it off at high pressure. So let's give it a go. I'll switch on first. So I've just soaked the vehicle. I'm just going to switch off the chemical now and then blast it off at high pressure. Now I'm going to get detergent coming through, basically what's left in the line, just for a few seconds, and then you'll see it clear, and then we can just rinse off the whole car. Once it's up to pressure, you'll hear the temperature kick in on the burner as well. One little tip for you as well, when you finish cleaning, it's always important, just to, especially with a steam cleaner, is to cool it down afterwards. It just by far extends the life of the boiler. So all you need to do is literally just turn the heat off, switch on, and just cool it down for 20-30 seconds, just to take the bite off the top of the temperature inside the boiler. Yeah, just take the bite off the temperature, you'll be fine then. So when you first receive your steam cleaner, your NPX, first thing to do is fill it up with diesel. That's before you do anything. Fill the tank up with diesel. Just means that when you eventually do start the boiler, that the fuel pump's already lubricated. The yellow hose here is my garden hose, which I've connected to the water inlet. This unit incidentally doesn't have a header tank, it's direct in. So if I unscrew that, I've got the high pressure outlet on there. If I unscrew that now, I've got the water switched on, water's going to come out. So the water goes straight in, around the pump, around the coil and out. So you've got water in, water out. I've got it connected, the 10-meter hose connected to my high pressure gun and lance. And it's got a 700mm lance section on and a 500mm trigger gun, so it's a nice size for washing a vehicle, or indeed for reaching up the side of a high top vehicle as well. With the NPX, you know, it just makes light work of cleaning. If you've got the right tools, you know, the cleaning job is very, very simple and easy. You know, with high pressure, putting your chemical on at low pressure, rinsing it off, but at high temperature. As I say, this unit goes up to 140 degrees C, just does a cracking job.